Hi everyone, it's Annalisa and welcome. So I received a message from one of my YouTube subscribers, and the message was, I understand the journey and I know it's my spiritual awakening, but what happens if I'm on this journey and my divine masculine comes back in and I choose not to be with them? And that is a really great question. And I know that I've answered this at some point in one of my other videos, and it's a common question that I do get asked. So, what I want to say about that question, because I think it's a great question to expand on, and what's really key is that you understand that this is your awakening journey, and that is the priority. That is the most important part, is that you know that this journey is all about you and what resonates with your soul. And if you feel that once you've done the inner work and you're able to magnetize your divine masculine back in, that means congratulations. You've done um, a lot of the inner work. And if your divine masculine is coming back in a peaceful state, in an awakened masculine energy, and you have done a lot of the inner work, and which is why they came back in that state. And that takes time for the divine masculine to come back in that type of state, because the more inner work that you do, then that transfers over to your divine masculine. So great job for that. So if your soul is telling you that being with your divine masculine is not the right decision for you, then you always have to go with what your soul is guiding you towards, because you trust your soul, and this is all about your soul. So if that is what your soul is guiding you to, then that is perfectly fine. There are no right or wrong answers, and your divine masculine will find someone else. The universe, I'm sure, has a plan for a soulmate to come in. And that is beautiful as well, because the connection with your divine masculine as a twin flame is very different than a connection or a relationship that you have with a soulmate. Because with a soulmate, you're able to have those high emotions and low emotions, and you don't always have to be in soul to have a relationship with a soulmate. But with a divine masculine twin flame, you do. You always have to be in soul. And they come in as a byproduct. So the more work that you have done, that means you have been able to ascend and have been able to expand your consciousness and have been able to know what it's like to be in soul and that higher vibration of peace, joy, and love. And that is what the whole journey is about. So, yeah, I would say that do whatever your soul is guiding you towards. And the other thing, too, is that you never know what's going to happen down the road, because no one really knows. Um, in about 5 years, or who knows how many years down the road, it could be that your divine masculine comes back in and you are ready for that connection with your divine masculine. So you can never say never, right? So, yeah, I think it's wonderful that you can say, I'm going to make that choice whether I want to be with my divine masculine or not. And some people choose to be alone, not to be in any type of relationship, and that is perfectly fine as well. So, because it really isn't about the other person, it is about you. It is about aligning with your soul. It is about reaching your highest version. It is all about just being content and helping others in some form or another, because most twin flames are called into some type of mission or purpose. And that could be in so many different forms. There is no one set way to come into mission. but your soul will also guide you as well, if that is in fact the case for you, because you will have that calling, just like you're having that calling not to settle down with your divine masculine. You certainly don't have to settle down with your divine masculine, because you always have to remember too that in the divine masculine twin flame connection, you always have to be in soul and being able to always balance that energy, so you don't have the highs and you don't have the lows. You can never be in a needy, desiring type of emotions, because all of that is push energy and they will pull away every time, because this connection is energetic. It is all about your energy, and the divine feminine holds the keys to this journey and always manages the energy, so always bringing the energy back to you. So it is a whole different dynamic. So yeah, I think that you, whatever your soul is guiding you towards, is going to be wonderful. And even if it's temporary that you choose not to be with your divine masculine, that is perfectly fine. Because again, it's not about the other person, it's about you and what makes you happy. You know, what is your purpose here on the planet, and really aligning to your truth, and really um, surrendering to your soul, to the universe, and to always guide you accordingly. So I think it's beautiful that you can say and make that decision um, as to what you want to do with your divine masculine in a union or slash long-term connection. So all of that is perfectly fine. So if you need more help, I do have a course that is still on promotion until the end of this month. It is 25% off. I do have one-on-one coaching that is available, and I do have a Facebook group, Twin Flames Journey of Self. So feel free to go on my website, inthehiddenkingdom.com, and take a look around and see what resonates. Sending you all so much love.